Hello and welcome back to another development diary for Forgo the Fear. There's been a ton of work added to the game this week. Really happy with all the stuff that I've been able to add. Let's talk about the first thing. Last week we introduced grenades for the first time, and so you can see the first thing I've added is an actual realistic or better grenade arc. If I hold down the thing here, you'll see the grenade arc. It's kind of a dotted line that's kind of moving in the direction you're going to throw it. This is probably more of what you would see, like, as an industry standard. There's a few weird things, like you can technically toss it backwards, and if you point it straight up, it kind of disappears. So there's some bugs with it that maybe I could figure out a better way to do. But for the most part, you point, you throw, and things still work out same way. Now, the thing you might have just seen there is that I added Screenshake into the game. So if I throw a grenade here, you should see kind of a little bit of a shake. And you can actually throw one more, and then you can actually see that I added a little bit of a shake to the gunshot as well. So there's just a little bit of shake with that, and I'll probably put in a setting where you could turn it off or turn it down or something, because I know some people really don't like it. So I've also added our little cooldowns to our HUD. So you see when I roll, you see how we have, this is like a pretty standard practice in MMOs and certain other games that do this, where you have like a circular gray overlay that's kind of sweeping around with a timer added onto it, and everything has one of these now. I added like a new ability. If you hit X, you're supposed to cloak, and so if I hit X here, you see that I'm kind of like translucent, and in this one you have like a little animation, and I go translucent for a little bit, and this is the best way I could figure out how to do it. And then also I added the shield. I think we had that in the last one. The cooldowns don't actually do anything. As you can see, I'm actually still holding down the shield. They're not actually working correctly. Same thing with the rocket boots, obviously, but the effects are there. I'll probably take the one off of the gun. It's not really needed. So what else? So I added different types of grenades. Polymorphism is an amazing thing, and now that I had my throwable class working correctly, it was very easy to add different types of grenades. So I think the first one you'll see here is a sticky bomb. So if I throw it onto here, you'll see it stick and explode with a different effect. You can throw it anywhere. It sticks to the walls and explodes. The next one I added, I think, is an impact grenade. So it's meant to explode on impact with no timer. So I throw it and it just kind of explodes. And these would be things that you unlock in the game. So, this one, seems like it would be a little better than the regular grenade. So maybe you'd have to invest some skill points to actually unlock this one, stuff like that. And the last grenade is like an EMP grenade, which is just very similar to the regular grenade, except for it has a different animation. So see, that one would maybe just disable robotics or something like that, or electronics, instead of actually doing damage. I added lights onto them so they have a little bit of a flash when they go off. Little things like when you land, there's a little bit of a poof of smoke. I'm not sure if I really like that, because it can break pretty easily when you jump like that. If you jump and then jump, it kind of goes with you. It's kind of weird. Maybe I'll do it if you get some air and actually, I don't know. We'll see. I also added a little puff of smoke to the end of the barrel when you fire, so you can see the little puff go off, a little little muzzle smoke. Might be a little much. I'm not sure. Let's see. Is there anything else? I was doing some work with the editor here, nothing really crazy. I just added a test planet and made sure that all this stuff is working correctly, and I can work on a level without any issues. And you can see here I'm in a little level. This will be used soon. This little test environment. This is better for using the light stuff. You can kind of see here if I use my shield, it looks a little. You can tell the lights there a little bit more than you could in the other environment. But I think we're going to use this little test pit here for the future, because I think we're just about ready to do some combat stuff. We've had our ghosts before. We've had our first enemy introduced of the ghosts and stuff, but it's time maybe to introduce an actual real either boss, enemy, or just even just a regular enemy, and just have a combat sequence, being able to shoot him, do damage to him, kill him, and then him be able to do damage to me, maybe even kill me, and just kind of see how that stuff goes. So yeah, so this has been another update of Forgo the Fear. Thanks for watching.